Welcome to the first episode of NPC, a series that aims to bring non-player characters in games to light. Here we can examine them deeply and give them some much-needed appreciation. All NPCs are game, but I will focus on those most unimportant. Let us begin with The Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. First, we need a character to take us on this adventure. We need someone approachable, that wouldn't be persecuted for their actions, such as observing people for long periods of time, maybe breaking into their houses or residences. Someone who would not be suspected for murder or battery, or bathing in the blood of their enemies. Someone beautiful and or handsome, smart and insightful. A lover, if you will. Ah, perfect. Say hello to Grow.
You'll get plenty of action.
By the 9 orcs, you're divine. But then all orcs are divine. The most divine race in all of Tamriel, really. You've got that brutish strength, huh? Must be nice. I am really weak. Really pathetic. Really repulsive. And really ugly. Oh, and I am really in a cage. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming.
In this episode, we will have a double feature that examines 2 of the first characters we meet in Oblivion. Not this Emperor guy, though, but 2 of his guards. We shall follow them through the tutorial and beyond.
On which no waking eye may...
Captain Renault is a Breton woman, and the most senior member of the cohort guarding the Emperor, Uriel Septim. Glenroy is an Imperial man under her command. They appear right at the beginning, saving you from an eternal prison sentence. Both are assertive and serious individuals who are very intent on doing their job. To put it generously, they have a mixed success at this. If you've played the tutorial before, or Oblivion the game, basically, then you are most certainly aware of these 2. However, they seemed the best bet for kicking off this series, piloting it, if you will. If you have not engaged with Oblivion, I cannot recommend it enough. It is one of a kind.
Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Oh, sorry.
You, prisoner, stand aside.
No sign of...
Stay put, prisoner.
Good, let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. Let me see your...
After the Emperor exposits his nasty dream anecdotes, Renault interacts with a secret button that allows you to proceed through the game. I do wonder how nobody had found it before. Small cell, nothing else to do but bang on the walls and have fun with the chains and shackles. Renault then leads the procession on through the sewers and to safety. Along with her and Glenroy, Boris, a charming Redguard man, also serves as a bodyguard.
I told you to keep out of our way.
Everybody gets out alive. I jest, of course. The captain is sadly struck down immediately.
The captain's down!
It is very sad, but her legacy lives on. We shall always remember her for her strong lack of personality. Glenroy survives her and takes on the leadership role, one that has a great track record by the by. The bodyguards then decide to leave you behind to die. On the other side of the bridging dungeon, full of goblins, rats, and the occasional zombie, you regroup with them. Glenroy is distrustful.
Damn it! It's that prisoner again! Kill him!
These two and their death threats. Goodness.
We won't hesitate.
No.
The Emperor then talks to you about star signs like a hipster boomer. One star sign in particular is most appropriate for one such as Crow, for he indeed loves us all. Some more fighting follows, and then we enter the final chamber where Glenroy makes a deduction.
A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
So we enter the side passage. Glenroy and Boris run to protect the Emperor, who rewards them by giving up.
I can go no further.
I mean, after all that trotting around a sewer, I'd be tired too. Unfortunately, Glenroy is the next one to reach his expiration date. As the one and only surviving member of the crew, Boris laments with quite possibly my favorite line of dialogue in the game.
We failed. I failed.
I quote this on the regular. Thanks, Boris.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight.
Knight? You mean following in the footsteps of Renault and Glenroy? Not a chance. Crow is destined to tell the tale of many, as a bard would.
Really?
Just a short trek through the sewers later. Ooh, horse armor. I love horse armor. And finally, we depart the Imperial City sewers. With the story out of the way, let us examine their inner lives. Captain Renault and Glenroy were members of the Blades, a secret order that served to protect the Emperor. The Blades have a long history, which has undoubtedly been covered by somebody else. Basically, they hunted dragons and they are remembered by their katanas, gravestones that hang above the roaring flame in the heart of the headquarters of the Blades, Cloud Ruler Temple. Cloud Ruler Temple sits atop a peak north of Bruma. It is a magnificent structure with a wonderful view over the entirety of Cyrodiil. Here the Blades operate from, and here the main character, Martini, operates throughout the game. Renault and Glenroy and Glenroy most likely slept amongst the others on these dirty sacks on the ground. Taking a look around, the Blades have pretty much no loot besides their armor and weapons, and maybe this potion and some gems in the fancy room. It's all stealing, of course. Don't tell anyone.
Thief, you won't get away with this!
Speaking of katanas, let's loot their corpses. The pair of them wear the Blades armor set that Todd Howard was too cowardly to give you during the tutorial. Though come on, stripping them down after the tragic deaths would just be disrespectful. Other than that, both carry their own Blades katana. Renault carries a steel short sword and a torch. Glenroy, on the other hand, carries a bounty of 3 gold. I'm gonna be rich! Unfortunately, Todd knows the katana is game-breakingly strong. As mentioned before, Boris takes them from you to Cloud Ruler Temple. At least you can stab some rats with Renault's first. You can find many full sets of Blades armor at Cloud Ruler Temple. Thank Todd they weren't given too soon. Look how amazing they are. They protect about as well as a broken dish plate. Just how did the Mythic Dawn agents manage to kill them when they were wearing it? Attempting to delve deeper into crime, murdering Renault as the player is not possible as she is essential from the beginning. She can't die, of course. She doesn't die. But honestly, she's so tanky I couldn't extinguish her before the Dithic Morn could.
Yeah!
Don't give me a reason to kill you.
She refuses to fight back at all, unlike old Glenroy. If you attack him a few times, he and all of his comrades will stab you to death in seconds.
Whoa!
Ah, Renault. Fun fact, a brand of motor vehicle may or may not share that name. I don't know how mentioning brands work on YouTube. And I grew up with a supposed vehicle like that. It permanently smelled like banana because my mum would always leave half-eaten fruit in it. I learnt my first swear words in that car. Ow! Hope it's doing well. I don't have any fun anecdotes about Glenroy. Poor him.
Yeah!
And there you have it. Let the NPCs Renault and Glenroy be NPC'en. I'm funny to myself. Thank you for joining me for the first episode of NPC and the start of something new. I hope you've enjoyed, and
Subscribe!
am I annoying yet?